That's what's up. I'm
Gotta
feeling
put it
that.
down.
So okay, I'm gonna ask you this. As far as the 600 wide, I'm gonna keep it right here for a minute. Now, did Eeday put 600 on the map, far as drill wise, or was it Lil Boo and Deep Thing that put 600 on?
I mean, if you talking about the drill culture as far as music, yes, that's him all day. Like, you know what I'm saying, we all understand the role that he the role he played in like making 600 what it is globally. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you talking about the drill scene, music, rap scene wise, definitely Eeday, he probably can hold that 100% of his own, because all of us relished after he came in and did everything he did. Rondo, me, LA, C-Day, we all relished after he put his groundwork in. So as far as being 600 to the world, team 600, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean, like the view, make 600 globally.
Yeah, that's Eeday for sure.
Okay.
That's Eeday for sure.
Yeah. Because I heard you saying about Lil Boo and D Thing on how they just got all the shorties and made all the pounds.
Yeah, that's why I say, like, it's they trained us and developed us. You know what I'm saying? And they had their hands on how we are as people. Eeday is one of the big guys too, so I don't want to make it seem like Eeday wasn't a part of like us coming up, because he was always a part of us coming up. You know what I'm saying? But certain Folding, the guys who I'm talking about, Eeday was a big homie back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guys that I looked up to was like his little bros. Like, you know what I'm saying? D-Thang and Lil Boo is younger than him. You know what I'm saying? It's like an age group in between me and Eeday.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my big bros is still his little bros. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
So he always had a role in like how we grew up and what we was doing for. It's just that when it was time, like, it was my big homies, bro. Well, my big brothers, I ain't gonna call them big homies because we stood next to each other. They ain't standing in front of me, even though they led. You know what I'm saying? We was all equal. But like when they came, they was young. They was so young that they really couldn't be what Foden was. Like, D-Thang got big brothers from our hood. Like, he was like too young to hang with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, D-Thang big brothers all in their mid-30s. D-Thang would probably be 39. So his big brothers, as you young, these 2-3 years, that shit actually do make a lot. Or them 4-5 years, like when you 15 and I'm 15 and you 10, no, we can't, or when I'm 20 and you 15, it kind of like we could be we can coexist, but you can't be what we is. It's the age difference of love. So what D-Thang and Lil Boo did was like they basically took the way from them. Y'all already got y'all wave. I see how y'all do it. Y'all got y'all had us. You know what I'm saying? That's Lil Bro them. But now it's time for us to do our own thing. We gonna establish this 600 business, and that's what happened. And Eeday, we started turning up, and everybody just said, fuck it, instead of trying to claim different shit or, someone for them being Brick City, confusing people, because it is other hoods that's in my hood, our hood. 600 is just like what everybody come and just say. It's actually 3-4, it's rock stars, it's Gunline, this is Brick City, like different conglomerates that my big homies triggering them used to claim when they was our age or when they was younger than us. And, that's how it is. So Eeday laid the groundwork for us to be global. Them put the groundwork in for us to be respected in the streets. Because we was a new crew. Like, we wasn't O-Block. Even before O got killed, they was already Wick City. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was Lemron. Even before they was 300 or DTLR, they was always Lemron. Like, we these is gangs, and we knew about before we was established. You know what I'm saying? So when you come in and you on the new, you gotta have guys like D-Thang and Lil Boo to like make niggas respect this shit. Nigga, we not a little clique, a little crew. No, nigga, this us. This the gang. Like, this not to be confused with nothing else. Boy, on Foden, we here to stay. You know what I'm saying? So that's all.
So in your words, like, when did the separation come about in 600? Like, where did it start at? What that you seen from your very own eyes by you being there all the time?
I think what happened was for the separation between, because like I feel like, bro, people look at 600 like we the first crew of niggas to separate because we the first ones to put it on wax. Like, we put it on wax. We showed our frustrations with each other on Twitter, on the gram, vocally. We just showed it for like. I really think the first, like, but as far as like when shit started separating, bro, it's probably around the time like when Sosa got robbed. Like when Sosa got robbed, everybody just felt like they can just do certain shit for themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so talk about that.
We really didn't with that situation, bro. Like before that, we didn't have too much me versus my homie violence. Like we didn't have that rotating in our space. We didn't have examples.
We
didn't exactly. We didn't have examples of that growing up. We didn't have 50 examples. We didn't even have a term for it. Like back though now it's like a term for doing that type of shit, bro. We didn't even have a term. We was still calling it what it was. Like, oh man, they did what they did, you know, like. So when a nigga see shit like that, bro, and you see motherfuckers basically get away with it to a degree, it's like, you know, motherfuckers just start feeling like we don't gotta be a whole no more. We can be a crew and you can have certain niggas, folk. When you start having cliques in the game, folk, like circles, oh man, if they get 4 or 5 man squad, they're 8 or 9 men, like these is, you can't even go and ask a 600 nigga or an O-Block nigga like about just another 600 or O-Block nigga, depending on who you asking that. You know what I'm saying? Like you ask a certain nigga about Sosa after they did that shit, folk. You ask certain niggas about Sosa, you ain't go off everybody where a couple months ago you could have asked anybody about him. But
yeah, I'm just
letting you know, like you know, it's things that, you know, like a motherfucker just, we didn't have those examples, folks. So it's like when a motherfucker seeing it, they see it, they can believe it, folks. Yeah. So a motherfucker see certain niggas make certain acts against a nigga like him and they get away with it and they look like niggas, it's shit like that seep in, folks. That's why you look up, and since shit like that been going on, folks, it's just always been some type of trickle effect. I don't even really like feel like my hood, we did it, folks. Like, this is why we be sometimes, we got a group chat, all us, we be talking and shit, like, we regret a lot of ways we did it, folks, because one thing you don't know is when you the first to do it, folks, like we was the first to act like that amongst each other, like, over social media. Like, everybody referenced our fallout because they remember seeing that like that. They remember, like, us at each other throat all the time, folks. And they always feel like that was something that, you know, we did, but I promise you, bro, like, once niggas started seeing, it was other things too that just, like, outside of that shit with Sosa that didn't get publicized.